Real men don't just exist, they create. They rise before the sun, embrace the quiet moments, choose discipline over fleeting pleasure. They become powerful, yet remain in control. They honor themselves and earn respect in return. They do what needs to be done, even when no one's watching. They never told you this. Isn't about muscles, fame, or shouting. It's about the strength within. It's about waking up every day with the weight of the world on your shoulders and still rising to the challenge. This video is for you, what you've never heard but always needed to know. Many men grew up hearing, "Suck it up, be strong, don't show weakness." But imagine if we were taught how to truly be strong. Silence doesn't have to be a prison. Understanding male psychology can unlock potential. The modern man can find balance between sensitivity and strength, and those who do become truly unshakable. Viktor Frankl was not a soldier. He had no sword, no army, no fortress. What he had was his mind. And that was the one thing the Nazis could never take. Inside Auschwitz, surrounded by death, stripped of everything he loved, he chose to rise above. He chose to observe, to understand, and most of all, to uplift. While others gave in to despair, Frankl inspired hope. Not through fantasy, but through finding meaning, he discovered that man is not destroyed by suffering. He is destroyed by suffering without purpose. He treated pain not as a punishment, but as a pathway to transformation. Frankl walked through hell and emerged not bitter, but awakened. Miyamoto Musashi emerged from the fires of war. By age 13, he had already conquered his first opponent. By 30, he stood undefeated in every duel. Yet, the more battles Musashi fought, the more he sought inner peace. He discovered that true strength lies not in defeating others, but in mastering oneself. Musashi embraced silence, meditating under waterfalls, writing with ink and steel, always with his sword by his side. He turned down titles, fame, and riches. Why? Because Musashi's battles were not for glory. They were for enlightenment. In his final days, he penned the Book of Five Rings, not as a manual for combat, but as a guide for life. Every stroke of his brush taught that discipline is the path to freedom. That chaos can only be conquered by being fully present. Musashi was more than a warrior. He was a philosopher wielding a blade. They never met, different worlds, different centuries, yet both Viktor Frankl and Miyamoto Musashi embraced the same powerful code. Strength with control is true power. Pain with purpose becomes resilience. Through discipline, meaning, and self-mastery, a man becomes unbreakable. Frankl thrived in a world meant to crush the human spirit. Musashi journeyed alone through a life of relentless combat. One showed that the soul can soar even when the body is confined. The other demonstrated that even when you hold the sword, you don't always need to swing it. These were men who didn't flee from fear. They faced it, they learned from it, and they thrived. The man no one dares to challenge is not the loudest. He's the calmest, the most centered. Because self-control is powerful, clarity is inspiring. He understands his potential and doesn't need to flaunt it. His silence speaks volumes, more than 1,000 words. The powerful journey. Being a man is a journey of strength. It's finding peace in solitude. Embracing emotions with courage. It's making choices with conviction. It's shouldering responsibilities with pride. And it's rising, growing, inspiring, leading. You have the power within you. Your strength is unique and your journey is yours alone. Embrace your challenges. They are your stepping stones to greatness. Stand tall, be proud. Become the man you are destined to be.